We are back for game 2 with Mo and Chris.
Hey guys, it's Chris, back again for day 2.
I'm Mo. I am playing the Argent.
I am playing Jol-Nar.
What up, it's your boy, and today we are going the Muats.
I am playing the clan of Saar.
I'm playing Council of Colaris. Today I'm going to be playing the Empyrean, which means I'm just going to be cool with everyone.
I'm Justin. This is my very first game. I only observed the game for the first time yesterday. I'm the Hacan, the lion guys. Don't know what I'm doing.
Today I'm playing the ghosts because in our interview with them, we talked about the ghosts and we talked about how I would love moving Mechatol right next to my home system. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Swapped Mechatol with the Creus Gate.
That's fun.
And now the Creus Gate was right in the middle and Mechatol was right, and he was like, and then he was just like, come at me, bro, because it was like...
Oh, that's fun. That is truly my only goal this game, is to get Mechatol near me, and if I can get points along the way, that's great, but I'm here for the fun.
We are going straight up villain-esque. Yesterday, we played a game and I was sweet as a little cherub boy, but today, I'm giving in to my anger.
Today is the first time I'm ever playing Saar. I'm very excited. I've heard many great things.
I am sat between Nick as the Saar and between Henry as the Empyrean. I'm a little worried about Nick, especially as the Saar.
I've seen people like Rand and Henry absolutely rule the table with Saar.
I took Nathan's home system with Saar, and then I diploed it, and then I took Patrick's home system with Saar.
The Saar next to you can be very, very scary. I'm not so much worried about Henry. I know Henry's a very calculated and good player, but I do believe I can have some good diplomatic relations with him. We can probably figure out how to both score our objectives.
I'm the Empyrean, but somehow during map creation I ended up with like every planet in the entire game.
That wedge between Henry and Mo is ridiculous. They have way too many planets.
Between Henry and I, we've got what we've dubbed Planet City, or what the table has dubbed Planet City. Based on the map, all the planets are right there.
Looking at the opposite side of the board, which is the space between Rand, Nathan, and I, it's just no planets.
I'm not in love with the planets I have around me. I got a lot of single planet systems. I would have loved to get a little bit beefier.
And I am feeling not great about my slice or my chances in this game.
I think everybody was focused on Nathan's big war sons, and so it stuck us with all the anomalies.
Maybe not great for cashing in on my DET, but not bad for the control objective that came out, which is to have more than your neighbors.
Unfortunately, the objectives are all planet-based, so I can get more than my neighbors first round, I should. And then after that, it's going to be a little tricky.
I would have loved to have gotten a chance to take Warfare. I was second in order to pick a strategy card, and Warfare got picked first, so I lost out on that.
I've got Warfare, which should allow me to grab some more planets.
I took 4. I'm going to build some PDSs. Basically just want to make sure that he is not coming after me.
I took trade because I just kind of want to build up.
I'm going to do my best to keep Nick appeased and have him, he's got wormholes. He can go somewhere else. He can go somewhere else to the other side of the galaxy.
It looks like there's a lot of wormholes around me, wormholes inside of asteroid belts, and I think that I can just really, really spread out and make on-the-fly decisions.
I want Mechatol at least some part of the game.
I do think it's going to be a pretty ruthless game overall.
We'll see. Hopefully we get some more chill objectives later.
My strategy right now is just to stay out of it and try to make a living as the aquatic space aliens that I am.
I'm looking to have fun and surprise these people because I'm going to win the game. First round of TI. I'm still alive, so joke's on them.
Everything I could hope from a round 1. I scored a point. I am set up to score another point or 2.
Control more than 2 of your neighbors. I did that. I am the Argent after all. I start with 3-planet system. Everybody here is being very peaceful. It's kind of nice to have these, control objectives out of the way early.
I'm not planning on being really. It's like this. That's kind of how I see my slice.
So far, a lot of wheeling and dealing, a lot of brokering of planets.
Everybody's making a lot of deals out there. Everybody's like optimizing very well. I am not.
Mo and I are cool. We have some deals to score objectives.
I let the Saar and Henry as the Empyrean both essentially have planets right next to my home system, or at least put ships there, so they could have their edge of the game board.
Nathan's being real Nathan-y.
The Patrick Nathan powder keg. Oh, it's getting lit before I expected.
Patrick and Nathan already have strained relations.
They were turning on each other immediately that round.
But you know what? That's good. You kind of want the Embers to have somebody to fight that's not you.
You don't have to. I don't see why you want it, but.
Because I'm never gonna have more planets than you. How many planets do you have right now?
5.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get that.
I'm clearly going for Mechatol, and then he's like, I'm gonna go for Mechatol because I don't have as many planets, and he's like, I'm never gonna score this. I'm like, dude, it's round 1. Just because you don't score round 1 doesn't mean you're never gonna score any of the objectives.
It's looking rough for your boy out there. No points.
He's all salted up and tilted because he can only take 1 planet or whatever. I don't know. He still took like 3 planets.
You guys remember episode 4, Don't Help Nathan. Patrick learned his lesson then, but he keeps going back to the well. There's no water there. Nathan's gonna betray you.
It just depends on how salty we want to get. It's an early day.
Oh, that's just gonna be an ongoing. That's gonna be the whole game. Is me finding a way to deal with Nathan.
Hopefully I can get 1 point this turn, and then I still have my secret objective, which is control 4 industrial. 3 of them I can get. 1 of them is going to be a little tricky. I might have to sow some scum.
Nathan is also keeps offering his War Sun tech to people for things that are like, he was gonna offer it to me for use of my agent. Like if this game becomes a War Sun crazy game, I don't know if my advantage as Saar will help me out.
I took Malice, which is classic, fun ghost stuff to do in round 1. I activate Malice.
Nice.
My agent.
Heyo.
There we go.
The new objective about pressuring Mechatol is going to be interesting. My thought is to take the 2 planets right in front of Mechatol, because those 2 planets are both hazardous planets. And my secret objective is have 4 hazardous planets. And I picked the construction strategy card because my plan is, as the Argent, I want to have a nice PDS network. The key here is going to be where I place my PDSs. I either put them on the 2 planets in front of Mechatol, away kind of from my slice, or should I maybe put them on the kind of a little bit closer to me, which would essentially be in the way of Henry.
I got 2, so assuming Nathan doesn't take Mechatol, I'll be able to take it.
Still uncertain as to the fate of my game and the galaxy, but I'm just gonna play it slow, make some friends, and try to score points, because I think that's how you play Twilight Imperium.
Nick looks like he's having fun over there. The Saar are nuts.
Yeah, I'm ready for that Saar ball rolling on through.
I think I'm doing pretty good. I like my position, I think, and I didn't make too big of a fool of myself, I think, so I'm pretty happy with where I'm at.
It seems like Justin is interested in buying my promissory note to create some wormholes and score some points, so I'll take the trade goods. It's all the same to me.
I am worried again about Rand with the ghosts, because she can go anywhere and do anything, and she's unpredictable, and she may have it in for me from last game, so we'll see. I don't know. Let's see how second round goes.
So I'm not as far behind as I thought.
I got Mechatol.
Bam.
Oh, Schmeckatal.
Wow, good job.
There it is.
You gonna stand for that, Nathan?
We got it.
Galeras came through.
Build up quite a bit on it, which is nice.
Patrick has Mechatol and Imperial.
I got 8, so I'll be able to score 1.
I hope Nathan just goes after him. That would be funny.
I might be able to hold Mechatol from Rand.
I can taste it. Nathan might go after Mechatol and take it from Patrick. That'd be...
I would love it. She's gonna come after me, and that's gonna make things difficult. I've got some good defenses, though.
One more objective away from unlocking my hero.
Pretty good first agenda phase.
We just had the agenda round. It was pretty spicy.
Luckily, we had that agenda that put a gamma wormhole right on Mechatol.
There's now a gamma wormhole on Mechatol.
One less step for me to swap Mechatol next to my home when the time comes.
She's said this several times, so it's not a surprise at all. As soon as she gets her hero, she's gonna move Mechatol.
I ended up solidifying we're chill relations with Chris that round.
I have a support swap with Henry.
So we have a good trade relationship going. We have a support swap going.
Chris and I have got several deals.
Patrick and I are kind of having this off to the side alliance where we've been helping each other out.
I am really worried about Nathan. I asked if he wanted to swap supports. He refused. He's made it pretty clear he is very open to attacking me.
Can you pay me to shoot?
We give you a relic, blue relic.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Cool.
Nathan and I seem to be cool. Way cooler than it seemed like at the beginning, so that's nice.
Patrick had talked to me about doing a support swap, and especially because I have no reason to go up against him, and you know he's the Kalaris and he's going to take Mechatol, and I have no Mechatol dreams.
Nathan and I just swapped supports even, so that's good.
He swapped with Nathan, which I get it. If you're next to the Muat, a support swap with the Muat is a nice way to kind of take the heat off of you and feel like you don't have to worry about that War Sun.
He keeps saying he is out of the game, even though he's with everyone in points, and that he has nothing to lose and might throw his stuff my way. Which is a huge bummer, because I'm in a good place, and I think I have a chance here.
Planet City, as we have come to call it, is been divided up between me and Henry. Relatively okay, we're at relative peace.
Mo has been muscling around in my area of space and Nick's area of space.
Mo, to get a point, ended up coming into my area.
I mean, it's the only move I can make right now. That's a force like this why. Otherwise,
Yeah, go for it.
So I'll go ahead and roll for the dread.
I'm more concerned about the shufflings around going on with Mo's ships than I am with Chris, who's really just looking for anything to recover from the map start that he had, which is not great.
That's kind of nice, being in a slice where I don't have two people trying to slit my throat. So far, we'll see what happens.
I did alliance swap with Chris during the agenda phase. That was cool because now I feel like we're both better for it.
Mo just got also elected for political censure, so he got a free point off of that. I think maybe I can talk to Nick and we can kind of come to an agreement and just like be ready to cut him down if need be.
So I have the worst secret objectives ever. One is make an example of their world, and that means I have to attack someone and all this stuff, but I'm gonna see what I can do.
I really want to score my secret objective, but I know I'm set up right now to take the 3 on the edge, barring nobody comes after me. I think being the Muats helps.
What I want to do in a dream scenario is hold Mechatol and then take one of Henry's planets because I've got a secret that it would apply to.
See how things shape up. Looking to get some E-res siphons online, get some trade goods, build some stuff, and not lose my shirt in the process.
I'm feeling pretty good about being set up for this next round, but it is the attachment objective. 2 planets with attachments.
We're coming on to round 3, and I am tied for the lead at 3 points. So super happy about that.
There's about to be a lot of fighting going down, I think.
The reason for this is because everybody's being nice to the newbie. I think now that I'm tied with the lead, they'll start being mean to me and stop telling me stuff. So this might be the last of my happy recordings here. So we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck.
Can't wait to see what happens after this round. See you guys.
Love a burrito. Things going really well.
So I'm still alive. I'm running middle of the pack. I think we're going to the penultimate stage right now.
I managed to score a secret, but not a public. It's looking a little tricky.
Dun 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 dun. In Ren's life, she has seen all the possibilities on the road. Mechatol, her dice cast down.
I'm gonna have to see if I can pick up some secrets or something in this round to get back, but I am falling behind.
Able to score last round, gonna be able to score this round from having Mechatol.
For some reason, the speaker token is staying on one side of the table in an agreement between Chris, Nathan, and Patrick, where Chris allowed Patrick to get Imperial once again while having Mechatol. If he has something close to his chest, that's fine, but I have no idea what's going on over there.
So I'm not gonna win, but I'm looking for an interesting spot to use my supernova, blow stuff up. Maybe on Mo, just because he's about to win.
I am in the lead.
This is my only other option.
But
But
next
so-
round, I will need to take that back because that is the wormhole next.
Mo is at 6 and he doesn't have Imperial, so it'd be hard for him, almost impossible, but not totally impossible for him to squeeze out the win now.
Usually not the place I like to be, because it paints a target on your back, and that is exactly what has happened.
He needs a little more heat. I think this round I have no choice but to try and preemptively weaken Mo's position a little bit.
When you're in the lead, everybody likes to shoot you down. So in the agenda phase, they all lost a PDS just so that I would lose a PDS.
They just voted to blow up one of everybody's PDSs, which isn't that bad. It's not great, because I'm trying to hold up Mechatol, but it's expected, and I gained a technology from it.
People destroyed a PDS, but I don't really care about that.
My win has been extinguished because of the agenda to destroy PDSs. I had to get 4 on the board. Can't do it anymore.
My secrets are revealed, but it's very few people can stop me in doing them.
Everyone's looking at me and going, I think Mo's got it, I think Mo's got it. I might have it.
Nick and I made a pact earlier in the game where we agreed that we would both send forces in to cut Mo down if he became too much of a problem.
Hopefully we can kind of as a unit take some of the leaders out.
Everybody else is conspiring around different plays. Hopefully they're not conspiring against me.
Chris and I are getting along great, and that's been super helpful.
I've got 2 really good secret objectives. I'll make an example of their world and have a ship next to somebody's home system. I'm sitting next to Nick, and since I'm sitting next to Nick as Saar, he is pretty much going to be my target. An action phase and a status phase secret, so there's 2 points right there that I'm scoring in the final round.
I think I have to just really try and score my 2 action phase secrets in addition to the 2 or getting a weird point off of shard or something like that.
Without having a way to get Imperial at some point, it's gonna be very, very difficult for me to catch up.
I'm gonna do my best to score those points and hope that me not being in the lead lets me get the win in the end, because no heat should be coming my way. I mean, I'm next to the Embers, that's lots of heat, hot, but maybe it'll be okay.
Ren picked 5.
I got stuck with trade this round, but that's okay because I have 2 trade agreements and I'm going to be truly rolling in it.
We'll see what she does and react accordingly, but I think for sure I'm gonna take some of her planets to try and get the attachment or the tech specialty. So let's hope she's not trying to plan on keeping those.
I'm going to set off the board. I'm going to attack Nathan and send everything I got to go blow up one of his war sons. So I think this is the first aggressive action on the board. So super risky. We'll see what happens.
I'm only at 4.
I'll keep you guys posted. Pray for me. Thank you.
That was a very, very spicy round.
It worked. It went well. I was able to attack and get out. I am now tied with the lead at 8 points.
Looks like either Patrick, Justin, or Chris have a real chance to win.
Managed to eke out last to pass by spending a boatload of command tokens.
Justin and I have 8 points, and there's 2 pointer on board that, at least on the board right now, I can score it.
Patrick, if he wins, it's because people kept on making him speaker. He got like 3 points off of Imperial and a point off of Custodians. So he has like 1 objective, but he's at 8 points.
I've got 2 priorities. Get my stuff to Mechatol, so I can score the point and need the flagship on Mechatol, and then beef up both Mechatol and my home system. I can activate the system, move my flagship, build, and because of my faction tech, when I build there, I can also build at home. I do everything I want to do turn 1, which is...
Oh, your boy is out of it. We hung in there as long as we could.
Nathan did not negotiate any of his moves with me and took planets, destroyed my space dock I had just built that had 7 production. I was about to build the fleet that I was going to use to score points.
She said she was gonna move Mechatol in like next to her home system, but she just saw red after I stopped her from scoring a point, which I got the point off of, so it wasn't like I just did it just to mess with her.
I knew I wasn't gonna win with the ghosts, but I did want to do my flashy move, and I didn't end up doing the flashy move. Mechatol was Patrick's.
Plans changed. See in red. Let's go. Hero time.
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Let's move this system.
Oh my
Let's
god.
put it over here.
Wow. I'm really interested to see what the hell this is all about.
What is going on?
I did my hero to move the biggest fleet I saw next to Nathan's home system in hopes of getting that to spark some fights.
Why, Rand? I thought we had each other's back.
We did, but then Nathan made me angry.
Moved all of Mo's stuff next to me and put all of like a good chunk of my stuff next to him.
Instead, that just hosed over Mo, so now Mo is upset at me too.
Oh. Rand happened. Again, Rand swapped my system that had 4 PDSs on it and put it next to Nathan out of spite at Nathan. Expecting me to fight him, which I'm not gonna do.
Nathan was able to talk his way out of not fighting over there, because he just has his eyes on poor old Ghost, so.
Now, my 4 PDS system that was defending my home system and the adjacent system went to the other side of the map.
She probably just bulk up on her home system. Maybe she should just pass. And I'm gonna attack her home system and try to get a secret objective. I know there's no way to win, but I mean, I can't just give up.
Of course, Henry capitalized on that. He moved into perimeter, which had a blue skip on it.
I did sneak in. I took one of his planets with a tech specialty so I could score that objective, and he did not get it.
I am now 3 away instead of 2 away. My game is very, very hard now. Chris has speaker. He's gonna take Imperial. Henry is gonna take leadership next because he's next, because he's gonna try to win.
I took 1 so that if there's some way I manage like a crazy play to pull this off, I score first.
I called it, and that's exactly what happened. So I took Diplo, which means I score after Henry.
It sucks because it means there's tons of heat on me, even though Patrick has 8 points and Justin also has 8 points.
I can win Slay Henry if I need to. Now, you're asking how am I actually gonna do this? Well, I'm gonna try to negotiate with Nathan for Fires of the Gaslight. And with that, I can build a War Sun. I just need to get a War Sun or a flagship to somebody's home system.
I have to get the twofer and I have to score my action phase secret, which is to win a combat in an anomaly. So if someone tries to come for my home system, because that has an anomaly in it, as the Empyrean.
Still think I'm, how do you say, out of tempo, so I think I'm still like 1 point behind, so I don't think I'm gonna win.
I hope to come back as the winner, but it'd be really easy for Patrick or Justin to take this one. Even Mo is still in a pretty good position, but I am sorry, Mo, I did have to salt you down that round, unfortunately. I apologize.
It's all coming down to this last 2-point objective. My home system's wide open. I think everybody's gonna fight over it. I don't really care, but I might king make Justin because he's been so nice to me and so fair with his trades. I'm willing to help him out for sure.
Justin's gonna score before me, and I can't stop him. So
I'll probably lose this round, but I'm playing with the house's money. I did way better than I thought I would. Thanks to everybody. So thank you, neighbors. Appreciate it, and yeah, had a blast. And no matter what happens this 5th round, it was fantastic. I won the game. First time ever. Came out like a champ, yo.
That was a great win by Justin. You love to see a first-time player win.
The person who never played TI before won, so that was interesting.
Is there a little bit of first-time player luck? You could argue that, but I could say I've never seen a first-time player like Justin.
He played a great game, especially for your first game. Way to go.
He definitely kept track of everything really well for a beginning player.
We can be friends still. This is not against you.
All
I want.
Alright, I won't shoot. You don't go this way.
A deal.
What an incredible learner. He just really took up to the game like that, was making deals, was taking initiative.
As inquisitive as he was leading diplomacy talks. He would bring over different people from the table to different rooms. He really, really earned this on every single front and played, I think, better than I've ever seen a first-time player go.
I'm gonna make a deal. You let me leave. We're good. You send those guys to attack my guys. We're at war. I'm gonna spend everything I got to come and you're good.
That's not a deal. That's a threat.
It's TI, man. TI. No, honestly, thank you so much to the TI Junkies. This is a win for all of us because honestly, I asked them 10 million questions yesterday observing the game. Asked them 10 million more today. So if it wasn't for TI Junkies, my friends Chris and Mo, this wouldn't have happened.
I had a slim path. Nick did come in to slay my flagship before I could go for that twofer in the last round, which made sense. I did kind of leave it a little too vulnerable.
So close. 8 is so close to 10. And he scored 3rd, and I scored 5th, so I was like 2 positions away.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
This is spicy.
Party at Rand's home system.
Oh yeah.
I didn't win, but I had a blast. No pun intended playing it.
I did manage to do a research agreement war sun sling relay into Nathan's home system revenge move last round. Exacting my revenge.
Oh.
Alright, here we go, really quick.
Oh my god.
Randall's gonna attack your home system.
1, 2, it's chill, I'm cool.
This is uncool.
Wow.
You just say uncool, right?
Wow. So what happened, Nathan? I think so. Rand happened.
Rand happened. Rand didn't really affect me too much. I mean, I kind of whomped her at both fronts. 1 at her home system and 2 when she tried to come to mine.
Can you shoot her, please?
I can. I can.
How?
You want to?
How?
I don't want to.
No, please do it. I will give you 2 relic fragments. I will give you more, whatever you want. I know this is in game, and I just don't want to die here. I want to attack Henry's home system.
Go for it.
Yeah, I have to do it.
Yeah, baby.
I have to.
Blaster.
Mo shot me with the PDSs that I had moved over there, and because of that I obviously lost that combat, but I went out fighting.
Well, I wasn't gonna fight you, despite Rand expecting us to fight by putting everything I had next to your home system.
If she really wanted to do that, she should have swapped it with one of Henry's things. With
Yes,
one of
right.
Henry fleet.
Henry, it could have gone differently.
That's okay.
It's like a reverse
Do it.
proposal.
Do it.
Could have been the start of something.
Could have been better.
Show them how ruthless DC is, man.
Come through.
Those? Yeah.
Barrage me. The silver lining was Mo came after me to try to get revenge. Ooh, and I managed to score my secret to win a combat in an anomaly, defending my home system successfully.
Henry won a combat in the anomaly.
How do I get the 2
He got a
You have
secret.
leadership, and you have plenty of.
Show me how to get the 2 first, and I will.
It's right there. His flagship's right there.
Get anywhere.
My attack on Henry spectacularly failed, and I wasn't even gonna win. I wasn't even gonna score an objective off of it. I only wanted to do it because, Henry stole my win.
No hard feelings. I understand that he was seeking revenge because, you know, I did take him out of the game a little bit last round to keep myself in the game.
He did Henry things like he usually does.
Yeah.
I'm in Nathan's camp now. I'm anti-Henry. I will fight him every chance I
We got one.
Secretly, I think this is what they do to all the newbies. They just let them win. Because now I'm hooked for life. I think I'm good at the game. And I'm going to keep playing now. So I think this is their thing, but don't tell anybody that.
As soon as Nick realizes he will absolutely not win, he will try to kingmake.
Yeah, that's right. He did it very quickly with Justin. He didn't even hesitate.
I hope he plays again. Maybe we won't give him the you know, the beginner bonus and not come after him, because we were all cool. We were all cool with him.
And to my neighbors, Rand and Nick, this is our win. You guys, I couldn't have done it without you, honestly. Thank you so much for helping me throughout that game. We were like Sun Tzu up in here. Thank you so much.
Congrats, Justin. You really earned that.
Congratulations to you, Justin.
Congrats to Justin.
Good game to everyone who played.
All's fair in TI and love and war. Good game to all.
We'll get him next time.
We'll get him next time.
Very happy that I won. Thanks, everybody.